How many games will the 49ers win next season? Let's find out in Madden 26. Taking a look at this 49ers roster, obviously they added Mike Evans. You got Christian McCaffrey, best running back in the league. George Kittle coming back from that Achilles injury. Don't know when he's going to come back. If I were to guess, I would say maybe like week 10 to like week 13. I could be totally wrong about that though. I'm just guessing. Brandon Ayuk, nobody really knows what's going on with him. So I wouldn't pencil him in as a wide receiver 2 on this team. I just kind of expect this wide receiver core to be Mike Evans, Ricky Pearsall, and Christian Kirk, who they added in the free agency. I thought that was a super underrated pickup there. Overall, we always know the 49ers are going to have a pretty solid offense. They're pretty much always going to have a pretty solid team, to be honest. And defensively, we all know they're no joke. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa. We all know this is a really stacked defense. This is a really stacked team. A team led by Kyle Shanahan is always going to be good. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and sim to the midway point in the season and see how this 49ers team starts off the year. All right, so to start off the year, the 49ers start off 6-1 and they lead the NFC West. Barring a catastrophic choke job, you should see this 49ers team in the playoffs in this sim. Madden seems to be very high on the 49ers this season. But all right, let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see how we end this season. I'm expecting maybe 12, 13 wins. The 49ers finished the season off 13-4. They do win the NFC West. The Rams also made the playoffs with an 11-6 record. And then Madden, for some reason, is super low on the Seahawks this season. You guys see my Seahawks sim. 6-11. There's no way the Seahawks go 6-11. Here's how the playoff bracket is looking. We did end up getting the number 2 seed, and we are playing the 7 seed New York Giants, Jackson Dart, in the wild card round. This should be a great one. You got the Cowboys and Eagles, and then the Saints and Rams. These are some pretty good matchups here. But let's go ahead and sim this first round. Hopefully we don't get out in the wild card round. And we did end up losing in the wild card round to the New York Giants. I cannot believe this. 13-21. This is wild. There's no way we just lost in the wild card round as the number 2 seed. What a choke job. Brock Purdy had an elite season, guys. 3,600 yards, 42 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. That might be an MVP season. Christian McCaffrey had a really good season, 1,100 yards and 6 touchdowns. And then Mike Evans, proven he's not washed, 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. Brandon Ayuk actually played 785 yards, 15 touchdowns from Brandon Ayuk. Wow. Ricky Pearsall with 610 yards and 7 touchdowns. Nick Bosa had a pretty solid season with 13.5 sacks. For anyone that's curious, the Denver Broncos did win the Super Bowl in this sim. They beat the Detroit Lions, and Bobby Wagner is your Super Bowl MVP.